The first course is called the DeFi Accelerator. It's unlocking the $9 trillion of dislocated wealth that are going to happen. It's 4 weeks, 4 modules. It's by invitation only. You must go and apply right now at lunderville.tv/DeFi. That's DEFI. Submit your application. There's going to be 8 hours of live calls. And again, I'm doing this for 3 reasons. First, the insights and perspectives that I'm going to give you are extremely valuable. You're not going to find these anywhere else in the world. Second, I want this group to be small so I can dedicate as much time as possible to it, because I want to be learning from you, and I'm going to invest in the future. And third, I only want those with a long-term perspective to be involved in that. And let me just break down exactly what's going to happen in the DeFi Accelerator itself. Week 1, we go deep on DeFi Explained. I'm going to decode the history of this complex marketplace. And again, from the Bitcoin creation back in 2009 all the way up to Ethereum 2.0 that's launching this year, I want to talk about how did we get here, and why does this phenomenon represent the biggest dislocation of wealth in human history? Only by understanding our history can we be in a position to predict the future. And again, we're going to start by learning the evolution of DeFi from Bitcoin creation in 2009, Ethereum creation in 2015, the launch of Maker and smart contract evolution. Then we're going to move on to Ether Delta and the first decentralized exchange, or DEX. We're going to talk about the ICO boom and bust of 2017 and 2018, a lot of tears, a lot of mistakes, but a lot of lessons learned. We're going to talk about the creation of the user to contract model. Again, an amazing innovation that would have taken Wall Street 10 years. We're going to talk about Uniswap and the creation of liquidity pools. We're going to talk about synthetics. We're going to talk about Black Thursday, which I alluded to earlier, March 12th of 2020. We're going to talk about compound liquidity mining. We're going to talk about the DeFi summer of last year. I'm going to go deep on that. We're going to talk about Yearn and the emergence of yield farming. And finally, we're going to talk about the future, which is Ethereum 2.0 and beyond. That all happens in week 1. We'll be doing that on Monday, June 21st at 6 p.m. UK time, and then Thursday as well on what I call the workshop call. I'll be live on both of those calls talking to you, and I'll be going through the entire week 1. Then we get into the fun stuff, week 2, which is getting into the arena and placing your bets. I'm going to show you how to efficiently buy your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, your DAI, your stable coins, and altcoins. I'm going to show you how to bulletproof and understand your hot and cold storage systems and wallets. Again, a lot of pros don't even have this set up, and we're going to do it now. You'll thank me later. I'm going to show you how to bulletproof and understand these systems and wallets. Next, you're going to understand your centralized exchanges and your DEXs and which marketplace suits you. I'm going to show you about the pros and cons of all of them. And of course, we're going to start executing your first swaps across multiple platforms. Again, I am looking for people that are looking to pull the trigger and get your hands dirty. That's how I teach inside my academies. I've graduated over 5,000 students in 108 countries over the past 6.5 years. And trust me, when you learn from me, you get in the arena. You get your hands dirty, you create products, you create videos, you create audio podcasts, and we're going to do the same inside here in the DeFi Academy. Week 3, it starts to get real fun because we're talking about DEXs, dApps, yield farming, and the complex instruments that make this fun. I'm talking about financing your coins. We're going to go through yield farming basics. We're going to talk about complex money markets explained. We're going to understand liquidity pools, smart contracts, and insurance. Yes, there's DeFi insurance, and we're going to go into derivatives. This is my background, the exciting future of DeFi. I'm talking about synthetic stocks, synthetic commodities, and of course, how to price and trade basic call and put options on DeFi. And then we're going to go into all the exotic options as well. And this is where my background really is going to come into play. And if that isn't enough, we got week 4. And this is how to bet on the future of DeFi to position your portfolio for the 22nd century. I'm going to show you how to manage risk. It's a game of controlling your emotions. I'm going to show you how to place asymmetrical trades for long-term gains. I'm going to show you how to manage a portfolio of assets. I'm going to show you how to set up and understand stop-loss orders, how to continually educate yourself on new market phenomena, because the best is yet to come. And let me make one point about that last philosophy. I want to create a growth mindset in you to where you are learning how to learn. And this is the essence of London Real. Look at what I've been doing for the past 10 years. I'm trying to teach you how to teach yourself. You should constantly be innovating and learning yourself. And once you get into this habit, honestly, you are limitless. And that's the kind of mentality that we instill inside all of our academies here. And DeFi Academy is no different. Of course, there's even more because I've got a bonus. I'm going to throw in how to trade DeFi for long-term gain. So I'm going to show and share with you my position and my picks for the future. I'm going to explain exactly how I manage risk. I'm going to show exactly my systems, my sheets, and how I actually manage my emotions on a day-to-day basis. And I'm going to teach you the lessons I learned from 30 years trading inside the financial markets. And I got all sorts of stories from back in the day, from trading bond futures back in 1993 to trading credit derivative indexes back in 2008 during the financial crisis. We made a ton of money back then. And I'll talk about what I learned then and how you can apply that to the future. Lastly, I'll welcome you in to my DeFi Investment Wizards group. And this is the long-term group where we're going to have the best in the business investing in and trading. And this is for only graduating members of my DeFi Academy. And again, you have to be accepted to my program and graduate from my program to be allowed and invited in my DeFi Investment Wizards group. And this is, again, a place that pools all the resources from around the world. We have the information from the top players in the business, and this is where the real opportunities happen and they're found, and this is where the big infrastructure investments are going to be made. This stuff changes on a daily basis. You need to be in this group. You need to know what's happening, and of course, I'll be in there on a daily, probably hourly basis.